Hello there, friends, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new around these parts, hello. Thank you so much for clicking. In today's video, I'm doing another plan with me. I am planning for the second week of April, which I think is the week of the 10th, maybe the 11th. I think it's the 10th. Yeah, we're gonna go with the 10th. And I'm using this Candyland kit from Scribble Co. This I think came out last year, ? Maybe the year before. And it was quite popular with the kids. So here we are using it too. I'll be honest, at first I didn't dislike it, but I didn't love it as much as other people. And then I was like, but wait, it's kind of fire. So get with the program, Anna. So here we are getting with the program. I paired it with champagne lights, and I used foil from Alicia Craft, I want to say. I think it was her candy foil bundle that I mostly pulled in. So there's so much sparkle, you guys, in this spread. It's a little overwhelming. So you know, there's just going to be a lot of sparkle, especially in the base. I think it's a little less overwhelming once we get all the labels and the functionals down. But in the beginning, there's a lot of sparkly. So, and there's going to be a lot of sparkly on the channel for the next couple weeks because I'm using champagne lights this week. And then next week I have hollow, sparkly hollow. And then the week after that, I have champagne lights again. I know it's a lot. I'm being mad extra. I apologize in advance, but it's just the way, what do you call it? Just the way oh my God, what's the saying? Y'all, I'm so tired. I'm sorry. Y'all know. It's just the way the cookie crumbled. We're going to say that. It's just the way the cookie crumbled. So we're just going to do it. And this was still the week of my struggle saga, as I like to call it. If you missed my plan with me last week, you got a little taste of some of the struggle, honestly. And thank you to everyone who left, comments, wishing my mom well and hoping that she's better. She's doing much, much better now. She has a orthopedic appointment. It's a follow-up appointment tomorrow. And I think she's going to be able to have the wrap around her wrist removed. So I'm excited about that because she'll be able to do a bit more. And she's she does not sit still. She's very active and gets into everything and just has to be doing something. So I'm only a little concerned because I need her to chill. But so is my struggle. If you have a struggle similar to mine, let me know down below in the comments because, y'all, it is, again, not for the faint of heart. But anyways, I don't think I pulled anything into this spread other than the Alicia Craft candy foil bundle. I did the really fun, bigger candy underlays. She always has usually a few options for the underlays that you can go with. And I thought this was just so much fun. So yeah, I think that's everything that I brought into the spread. I do like how the spread turned out. I don't know if I love it. I'm in between loving all the sparkle and not loving all the sparkle, which I know makes probably no sense, but I'm somewhere in between it. I do like it. And you can't, be in love with every spread you do. So it's fine. But I will say it is much better. This base is much better. Not under the studio lights. It's kind of annoying how much more gorgeous it is when it's not under the studio lights. But alas, if we didn't have the studio lights, y'all wouldn't see anything. So, you win some, you lose some. Here we are. Anyways, in today's video, I'm going to be just kind of chatting about random stuff with y'all. And it's just going to be kind of whatever comes to mind because I have after this, I have my Disney spreads. Well, I have one filmed and edited, and I have one where the base is filmed. I think I might do a talk through for the rest of that one, depending on how my voice lets up and if I have the time and energy to do the talk through. So we'll see. But for now, we are in the week of April 10th. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. But just so you know, that's coming down the line. And yeah. Okay. So first of all, y'all, I know. Y'all gonna be like, again, but I need to just talk about Beyonce for a minute. I just have to. Y'all know this is a Beyonce stan account. Like, if you thought you were gonna get planning here, sure, fine, you are. If you thought you were gonna get stickers here, like, sure, fine, you are. But if you thought we weren't gonna talk about Beyonce here, then I'm sorry to disappoint you, because we are. So the Renaissance Tour has kicked off, ladies and gentlemen. The Renaissance Tour has begun. It is underway. It started on the 10th. I'm doing this voiceover on the 13th, which actually is me and Bay's 8-year anniversary. Like, what? Madness. You guys will see a spread for that. I mean, that's still like 3 or 4 Plan With Me's away, but you guys will see that soon. Soonish. But anyways, Renaissance Tour kicked off on the 10th in Sweden. And like, similar to her Dubai show, you know, there were rumors circulating that I thought it was knee surgery, but apparently it's foot surgery that she had allegedly prior to the Dubai show, which I don't even remember when that was, but it was this year. That I do remember. So it must have been like March or something. So I don't know what I was expecting for the start of this tour, but I feel like she's still very much taking it easy on that foot that she had surgery on, because her performances haven't been Beyonce performances. Like, don't get me wrong. Let me backtrack. Sis still gives visuals, still gives like energy, still singing her face off, like gives production. I just feel like she's not moving on stage as much, and it's just hard to not watch Beyonce go hard on stage. Like, that's literally who she is. So it's just weird. So part of me is like, you know what? I want her to take it easy. This is a long tour, and I need her right, because she ain't coming here no time soon. I got months before I see my girl. And I'm also low-key, high-key hoping that she is feeling like better or doing better. It's healing well, and she's able to give a little bit more on that end. Now, don't take this as a criticism, y'all. Y'all know I stand the queen for life. Like, there's nothing that's going to change that. I'm going to go to the tour. I'm still going to have a great time regardless of what she's doing with her foot or not doing with her foot. I'm just saying. I have watched this woman perform many, 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 many times, and I know I never know exactly what to expect as far as what she's going to do, but I do know she going to perform. Like, that's what I know. And that's not fully what it's been. So I don't know, y'all. If y'all have been following, those of you who are B stans as well, let me know down below. But those are the rumors that are circulating, and I think they might be true. So we'll see. However, the outfits, fantastic. Y'all. All right. If you don't want to hear about the set list, because I know some people, including me, will say, I don't want to know anything until I go because I want to experience it. So if you don't want any spoilers or you don't want to hear about the set list, go ahead and exit out now, because I need to talk about the set list because I'm annoyed about it. I need to complain. I need to vent. So first of all, I cannot complain because the show is like 3 hours, I think, is the running time on the show. So she's singing a lot of songs, and I'm here for it. Like, I'm 1000% here for it. However, this is like the Renaissance Tour. And for those of you who have listened to Renaissance is a heavy dance album. Like, you are getting up, you are dancing, you are moving. Also makes it harder to watch her not dance as much to it. But alas. Do you know that my good sis is out here opening the show with ballads? Like, don't get me wrong, I love to hear her sing her face off, obviously. But like, when you open the show, I need to be hype. I need to be like, oh, and she's got so many things she can open with that would really get the crowd like buzzing. Not that she needs much to get the crowd buzzed, but alas, humor me. But she's opening with Dangerously in Love, and I'm like, baby, like, why are you opening with Dangerously in Love? Like, whoa, what? I don't think she's ever opened with a ballad on tour, ever. She's always opened with something hype. Maybe that's why. She just wants to throw us all off. Do you see what the life of the Beehive is like? That's all I'm saying, y'all. This is all I'm saying. Anyways, all I had to say, those are my opinions. Let me know your opinions if you have any down below, because I'd love to hear from other B fans what they're thinking about what's been said about the tour. So anyways, I'm still excited, and it's still probably going to be the highlight of my summer. Let's just be clear. I'm just saying, knowing my girl the way I know her on stage, it seems just, it's just strange to watch. I don't know how else to say it. We were watching like some YouTube clip of some like show, like kind of like a, not pop culture. It's pop culture. I'm thinking like a celebrity show where they talk about, you know, different people. So, and they were talking about the tour. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so tired today. I'm exhausted. But they were talking about the tour, and one of the girls was like, you know, Beyonce just always like raises the bar so high that when she has any type of like human experience, we're like, what? Huh? And I feel like that's a valid point. Anyways, okay, I'm done. I'm off my soapbox. I'm not talking about Beyonce no more, at least for this video. We can transition into the next topic, which is the fact that I saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 last weekend, I believe. Yes, last weekend. Of course, I went with my boyfriend because he's a Marvel head, and like there's no such thing as us not going to see a Marvel movie the weekend it comes out. It's like, unless we have something going on that weekend, we're going to see it. Which I'm like, you know, we could just wait. He's like, no, we cannot. So we went to see it. And let's see. I liked it, but I definitely didn't love it as much as other people loved it. Like there were people really raving. Like I read or heard of reviews where people were like, finally, like Marvel has its magic back. Like this has been like the standout movie in so long, where it's been kind of meh for Marvel movies in the past, I don't know, year, whatever, phase 4. I mean, now we're in phase 5, but you know what I mean. They've felt like they've lost some of their what's the word I'm thinking of? Like their magic a bit. And I think there's several reasons for that, but we won't even get into that because have y'all been keeping up with Disney? Oh, God. All right. I'll wait before I get into that. I'll wait. But like, anyways. So yeah, I didn't love it as much as people hyped it up. I did really enjoy it. I think there were some really great moments. I think it was a very Guardian, like a very Guardian ending, like how they tied everything together. I really like that. Yeah, I don't know. I know that tons of people said they cried in it. I can understand why people cried. I'm not going to give any spoilers because I know there's people that haven't seen it. I can definitely understand why people cried, but I mean, maybe I got kind of emotional in a couple parts, but I was nowhere near tears, like at all. So, but that's just me. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. Let me know down below. I know a lot of people loved it, and if you are one of the people that really loved it or that bawled your eyes out, like I totally get it. I don't know. I just didn't love it as much as other peeps. But I did enjoy it. My boyfriend disagreed with me wholeheartedly. He thought they did it perfectly, like they executed perfectly. It was very Guardians, and he loved it. So I'm like, clearly I'm in the minority here. So if you also were just like okay with it, let me know down below, because clearly most people loved it. So, but while we're on this topic of Disney, child, the drama that has been happening, y'all, with the legal battles that are happening right now. Oh my goodness. I heard about it literally on the plane ride back home from Disney. That's when I heard about it. I was flying home when the news broke about the governor in Disney and like what's been going on there. Y'all can Google it if you want. It's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. But oh my gosh. I'm just reading through, like, Disney really went in on that lawsuit. I was reading through, like, because I guess the documents are available somewhere, because all sorts of like like Disney news outlets and channels and creators were reporting it. So, and they were reading like some of the things they outlined, and I was like, oh wow, okay. So yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. And Disney also announced some changes. I'm not going to get into the politics of what's going on with Disney and the Florida governor, because I don't even have the energy, to be honest with you. But Disney did announce a ton of changes. Like the dining plan is coming back, y'all. The dining plan? Like I thought that was a thing of the past. I did not think that would ever come back. So that's coming back. And then I think they're like doing away with park reservations now. Cray. I know that this wasn't a part of the most recent changes, but I know they took away like the parking fees they had added to resort stays, which I think was the biggest slap in the face. So I'm glad that that's not a thing. But yeah, they're doing things, and we watch obviously a lot of Disney like news channels, content creators, and one of the ones we watch was like, I think that Disney is really kind of getting into desperate mode. Like for any of you who keep up with Disney creators who go to the parks and like try the foods and things like that, they haven't been crowded during this time. Granted, this is not known to be a peak season, but like even when we went, like we were kind of surprised by the fact that it wasn't that crowded. Of course there were crowds and there were people, and the rides you expect to have waits, but it's not as crowded as it has been in the past. So I don't know. But I do think, y'all, I think that they are getting a little nervous because Universal is coming for blood over here with this. They have a whole park that they're building that's supposed to open, I think, in 2025? Question mark. Although we've been like not religiously keeping up, but every once in a while we'll get like construction updates from some of the channels we follow, and like they're moving, and it's a full park. And y'all, I'm so excited for some of the stuff that's coming to that park, because one of them, or I don't know, I think there's going to be like 3 attractions based off Harry Potter, which I'm really excited, or the Harry Potter world. It might be based off Fantastic Beasts, so it might be a mix of both, but I'm so excited. Like I've seen a lot of these channels will have like, they'll show you like aerial views of the construction, and they'll show you like, here's what we think is going to be here, and here's what it's really interesting and exciting to watch those. So we have been watching those, and like, oof, what they're planning looks so cool. There's going to be a Mario World, just like the one in California, the Universal in California. But I think it's definitely going to be bigger for starters. But I also think it's going to have 1 or 2 more rides. And I think the one in California just has the one, which, oh, you guys. So, of course, I grew up with Nintendo and Mario. But we saw the Mario movie. I'm so sorry if you guys hear my phone. We saw the Mario movie on our vacation. Like we went to see it. I loved it, you guys. Oh my God. I went in expecting that, like, I'm like, how, literally what I told my boyfriend, I'm like, how are they going to make this movie good? Like, let's just keep it real. Like, how are they going to make this movie any good? And I loved it so much. I want to go see it again. Don't ask me why, but I loved it. I loved it. And if you haven't seen it yet and you like Mario, you should see it. And I don't want to give any spoilers, but all I'm going to say is Peaches. It's iconic. It's iconic. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. And it's iconic. I love it so much. Me and my boyfriend were gagging. It was so great. Anyways. All right. That's all my theme park news for the day. And yeah, I think that's it. We're like, where are we? We're in Saturday. I am starting to work on, just give you guys a shop update since we have some time. I have shipped all outstanding orders. So all orders have been shipped as of today, which today is Saturday, May 13th. You guys will be watching this probably on Tuesday the 16th, I think. Maybe Wednesday the 17th, one of those. So if you have ordered basically as of today, the 13th, your order has been shipped. So that's good. I'm starting to work on next new releases. I think we're going to have one more summer release and then we'll be done for summer. The website will probably remain open throughout, but I am going to be doing kind of it probably will be a bit, so I'm going to do this next summer release and then it'll be a little bit before the next release because I think that will be more either anytime or fall kits that I want to start releasing the next time I release after this last summer release, if that makes sense. So I know I said release like 300 times in that sentence. I hope for y'all's sake that you are not taking a shot each time because oh boy. But basically there'll be one more summer release and then we'll transition into fall, and that there might be a gap in when that next release happens. So I have ideas, but I don't have funds. So those ideas need to be a little spread out as far as kits and things that I'd like to bring to life. But yeah, and as always, let me know down below if there are things that you'd like to see, especially, you know, anything related to fall or Halloween. You guys know Halloween is my time to shine, so I feel like I need to do something amazing, but I have no idea what that is going to be yet. So let me know down below if there are specific Halloween type kits that you'd like to see. So I think that's it for me, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I hope you enjoyed the video, the chat, and the spread. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, as it really does help support the channel. And here I am giving you guys a wiggle so you can enjoy all the sparkle, and I will see you guys real soon.